Hey John and Carrie, it's Tori. I am here at the Narcissa property. Wanted to show you around the opening to this property. So you can see this is Palos Verdes Drive, straight out here. Beautiful gate for Portuguese Point across the way. And this is your own private entrance here to the Portuguese Bend community on Narcissa. You can see it's gated. You've got the key code access right here, and then a pepper tree line drive that goes up to the homes. I will take you up there in a sec. Alright, I'm starting this tour from in the master retreat. Here we've got the large walk-in closet. We then look into the master retreat. Okay. In here as well, you've got the large bathroom. Alright. You saw much of this on the pictures, but I think it's sometimes helpful just to see a walking tour because it puts things in perspective for you. As we get to this edge of the master retreat, you can see from the bed, you could overlook the ocean. You may not be able to see it from here, but the ocean is right there. Pretty amazing. As you step outside, that hot tub that I mentioned to you is right here. So pretty simple thing for you to do. Jump in the hot tub directly from the bedroom. This is that whole entertaining deck. It's all Trex decking. Looks to be a pretty cool space. This runs along the whole end of the house. So here you have one of the bedrooms. This is their daughter's room. Okay. And then here you've got the big entertainment space, which is living room, dining room, kitchen. But all of this is directly onto this view here. In terms of neighbors, you've got one neighbor here. You can see just their roof line, no windows. And then there's also another neighbor there. Just roofline, no windows as well. That guest retreat is actually down here below the property. So you take this little path down to the guest retreat, and then over here is the probably my favorite spot in the house. This is like the bar area, or the entertaining cabana. Of course, you've got the fireplace like you saw. You've got TV on the wall. And then how cool is this? You've got the countertops, your barbecue grill, your sink, your lights, with that amazing view. And yeah, that's Catalina in the background. From there you can look that the house opens up directly onto this little side patio. So this great big space in here, this is the living room, dining room, kitchen area. This was all rehabbed like 2001 through 2007. They did some pretty extensive work. It's a big integrated space, which I think is pretty spectacular. That kitchen is huge. But it's all very open. So this whole side of the house is the entertaining space. Of course, it all looks on to the Pacific Ocean. And then what I'm going to do is take us through here back to the hallway so you can get a sense of where the rooms were. From here, this is the long hallway. All the way at the end of the hallway is the bedroom, the master retreat that I showed you early on. Here is the other bath. Okay, you've got some closets as well as I believe this is additional closet space here. You've got another bedroom here. This is the only bedroom that doesn't face the ocean. All the others are on the ocean side of the property. This one is not. You can obviously hear that the whole house is piped for music, which is pretty cool. This is their daughter's room. Obviously she's a big horse lover. Got all kinds of horse stuff in here. But this is her room. And then you've got what is now being used as the office, which was a bedroom. This also looks out onto the deck. So I think that gives you some perspective. I'll take you into the kitchen in a moment. So here's the kitchen. You guys have seen this in the pictures. The details in this space are pretty spectacular. From the nooks that are up near the ceiling, from the granite knobs and poles that are done of the same material used for the countertops. What I think is pretty cool about the whole space is how integrated and open it is to the rest of the home. So certainly an easy place to entertain, there's no doubt about that. All the high-end cabinetry, appliances. I think that you guys could have a fun time cooking and entertaining in this space. Over here, this is the butler's pantry area. You've got another sink, built-in coffee machine, which is pretty neat. and then a espresso machine here. Nice bay window that looks out onto kind of the driveway. You can see that's where that waterfall is, and then your main gate. That's the very end of the cul-de-sac that I showed you early on. Directly behind me, this here is their huge walk-in pantry, and then their washer-dryer. And this is directly off of that butler's pantry area, directly adjacent to the kitchen. And then you can see this also gives you another way to exit out to either the front of the home with the driveway or the front of the house. And then behind me, to make a complete full circle, is where we have the large entertaining deck around that way, and then this is that more intimate bar area, which is directly behind the garage. So here is the 2-car garage with all the things you would expect to find in a garage. So I hope that makes sense, gives you guys some more perspective, being that we were able to walk through this. Look forward to checking it out with you guys on Monday. One more thing, because the house is so big, I forgot to show you the whole bottom lot as well as the guest house here. So this was permitted as a shed and built as a shed, but it's now being used as a little guest retreat. Pretty cool space, especially if you have family coming to visit. Walk through the Dutch door. You can see you've got a basic bedroom, skylights to keep it nice and bright. Very private down here. They're not going to be bugging you, you're not going to be bugging them. And then you step down into this bath area that just has a shower. Alright, so that gives you some perspective about this space. And then from here, if you go out onto the porch of this guest retreat, you can see that up above is the entertaining cabanas that we were at just before. And down here on the lower lot is where you've got bocce ball court, which is pretty cool. I can just imagine you guys with a glass of wine playing bocce ball with the family or friends. But a pretty cool spot to hang out. And you can see as we kind of look uphill, that's where the rest of the property sits on top of this point. If you hear that cooing, that's the peacocks. See you guys soon.